Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? NoZoupForYou here, and a glorious new term has arisen in the World of Warships. Steel clubbing. Steel clubbing. I mean, we've all heard of seal clubbing, and for those of you that don't know what seal clubbing is, that's when a good player drops down to lower tiers and just absolutely wreaks havoc, sinking every single ship he comes across, or she. Seal clubbing is fun. I will admit it. I do it every now and then. It makes you feel good. It can be a little underhanded, especially when, you're going up against some Omahas and Phoenixes that are just trying to learn the game and you're in a kamikaze R or something like that. Or going up against New York, which just straight line sails, but you know what? That's what seal clubbing is, and that's the whole point of it. You go club some seals. Seals being newer players or greener players or everything else. So enter steel clubbing, and once again, this is a term that I just recently saw, and I think it's brilliant. So whoever created that term, wherever you are out there, I'm sure we'll never know for sure who created the term steel clubbing. Congratulations, because it is a beautiful and awesome term. And I wish I had known about it before I ranked up all the way to Gold League and ranked, because I'm hating life right now. I'm hating gold. I just am not finding any joy out of it. Whereas in bronze and silver leagues, I did find joy and did enjoy it a little bit. But gold, the slog is ridiculous. The amount of players playing the Gold League and ranked is, from what I can tell, pretty small. I'm getting teamed up with a lot of the same players, for better or for worse. In some cases for worse, in some cases for better. Actually, yesterday, wound up with femininely a lot on my team, and then once against her. And I think it was that round, that final round, that told me I needed to stop for the day, because I've gone from 8 to 7 to 8 to 7 numerous times. I can't find a ship that I'm enjoying, and that's another problem with ranked. It's the Thunderer show. No longer can you play ships you enjoy. You're forced to play certain ships by the meta, and it just frustrates me. It frustrates me that older ships are no longer viable when they once were. Rock, paper, scissors is essentially gone. It's rock, paper, Thunderer. Well, this isn't about Thunderer, though. This is about steel clubbing. And steel clubbing is when good players deliberately do not rank up, don't pass their qualifiers, and they stay in bronze and silver. And why would you do that, you might ask? Why would you not want to get to gold? Well, it's all about steel. And the way that rank does steel is a lot differently than it did in the past. You don't yield the same amounts of steel for winning. You don't make it to rank 1 and get a buttload of steel. You get steel for your wins. And you don't get quite as much steel in gold anymore. Well, you don't get nearly as much as you would hope. You really only get 200 more steel in gold than you do in silver. And in silver, you only get 200 more steel than you would in bronze. So a lot of players are just saying, why would I put myself through the misery of gold for only 200 more steel when I can stay in silver or bronze, have a lot more fun, fare a lot better, get my 10, 15 wins that I need to rank out before qualifiers, which I don't plan on playing, collect my steel, and wipe my hands of it before the next sprint starts, where I can just do it again. A lot of players are just saying that 200 extra steel for playing in gold is just not worth it. They're saying, let the skilled players, or not even the skilled players, just let other players mess around in gold and have that misery for that 200 extra steel. I'm just going to stay in silver or bronze, and I'm going to farm that steel in a pain-free way. And there it is. That is steel clubbing. And I wish I had done that, because, as I said, I'm not liking gold at all. And the rewards for making it to rank 1 in gold just really aren't what I would expect them to be, and that's because of the new format of ranked. And on top of that, once again, you're just having to deal with a mess you don't want, including qualifiers, which I feel are probably the worst part about this new ranked format. I've voiced it before. I think qualifier should be gone. The qualifier is getting to rank 1. But then again, if that existed, we wouldn't be able to Steel Club because we'd automatically get thrown into the next league whether we want to or not. And let's face it, not all players are going to want to get into the Gold League. Even those players that aren't Steel Clubbing. They just might not want to deal with it. So, yeah, an interesting thing has emerged in ranked gameplay. And it's an interesting tactic because once again, for many players, it's all about that steel. And I've got decisions myself because now I finally have 10,000 steel, and I'm wondering whether or not I want to waste it on steel camouflage for Yamato, or I want to bank it and save up 20,000 more, which at my current rate will probably take about 2-3 more years to pick up a ship that's likely not going to be there anymore. So, yeah, I wish... I don't know. Ranked? What are your thoughts on ranked? How's it going for you? Are you satisfied steel clubbing or staying in the silver and bronze league? Or are you facing an unmitigated amount of misery like me up in the gold league? Interested to hear your thoughts. Interested to hear what you're doing and what you think about the rewards this season. Let me know in the comments of this video. Hope you all are doing wonderful. As always, Zoop out.